Greetings from HealthWise with Beverly, your certified health education specialist. This is a supplemental video to the previous video, which was on the heart, the spiritual heart and the natural heart. This is the product review. This product review is on coffee. And it's a beverage that many people love and drink daily, multiple times a day. Coffee is actually the second most consumed beverage in the world, only second to water, and it takes water to make it. So that speaks to the importance of it to many, just by that. But coffee it has benefits to it. It has health benefits. I looked up some information to share with you. This is an article it's on the coffee and health. The publisher is Jae-hoon Bae. It was published online in 2014 through Integrative Medicine Research and the National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health. In this article, I'm not going to read the whole thing, just a few excerpts. This is just a product review, and then I can let you know exactly where to get some that I really recommend. Okay, all right. In this article, though, it says today coffee is among the most widely consumed pharmacologically active beverages, and its consumption has become a regular part of daily life worldwide. It is estimated that more than half of Americans drink coffee every day. Now, that was the first time I'd heard of that term attached to coffee. It's a pharmacologically active beverage. You're talking about pharmaceuticals. We're talking about medicines and chemicals and things like that. So I've never seen that word attached to coffee like that. So that really intrigued me. Pharmacologically active beverage. But looking at now, all of what they're saying is in this. Some of these things I didn't even consider. I know that coffee is, more comprehensive in what it contains than most people know. I know. I know something about it, but this intrigued me a little bit more. Coffee is a complex mixture of chemicals and is the main source of caffeine in many populations. It also contains thousands of different chemicals, including carbohydrates, lipids, which are fats, nitrogenous compounds, vitamins, minerals, alkaloids, and phenolic compounds. Although caffeine is a major component of coffee, the content is highly variable, ranging from between 30 milligrams and 175 milligrams per cup. And that's home prepared coffee. So you really never know how much caffeine you're going to be getting in a cup of coffee. And that's interesting to me because, it's the caffeine in coffee that has such of the drastic effect that people are looking for. Although, some people drink decaffeinated coffee just because they love coffee. But for the most majority of coffee consumers, they're looking for that pick-me-up. They're looking for that caffeine. That's what they're looking for because we live in such a busy world and people are looking to stay alert. People are not getting enough rest, enough sleep, and that's why we have so many agitated people walking the streets now and on the verge of going ballistic at any minute, road rage and everything else. Because people are tired. They're not getting enough rest. They're not getting the proper nutrition. And they're living on caffeine as if, that's their life source. So, not knowing how much actually of the caffeine you're getting in each and every cup, that's big to me. Because caffeine is also a diuretic. Coffee is full of good health benefits, and it's a very good strong source of antioxidants as well. But caffeine also is a diuretic, and so even though you're drinking and there's water in coffee, the caffeine in it, which is a diuretic, is actually taking fluids from you as well. It's going to make you urinate. That's what a diuretic does. And so, you have to understand exactly what you're putting in your body and what it's doing to you. But it says caffeine induces generally stimulatory effects in the central nervous system. In addition, the physiological effects of caffeine intake include acute elevation of blood pressure, increasing metabolic rate, and diuresis, which is what I spoke of being a diuretic. Let's see. Coffee is the #1 diet source of antioxidants in many countries, including the United States. Coffee contains phenolic antioxidant compounds. Let's see. Coffee consumption has been associated with higher concentrations of serum total cholesterol and low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is your LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. We want more of the HDL, which is your high density lipoproteins, but not the LDLs. That is the bad cholesterol, which lends to building up plaque in your arteries, and can lead to heart attacks and other health problems. So to say that it's associated with high concentrations of serum total cholesterol and LDLs, the low density lipoproteins, you want to take that into consideration. Coffee has its benefits and it also has its drawbacks. And I think a lot of what you need to be considerate of is that, you can enjoy your coffee. It's just, do it in moderation. It's the amounts of coffee, I believe, that people consume that drives them into the area of dangerous health problems. And so, if you do all things in moderation, even too much water can harm you, too much of anything except the love of God. Anything outside of that, too much can be too much. And so, you want to be mindful of these things. It says that it should be considered that coffee does have modest cardiovascular effects, such as tachycardia, which is the increase of the heartbeat, high blood pressure, and occasional arrhythmias. Those are irregular heartbeats, the arrhythmias. The acute effects of coffee on the cardiovascular system might arise in the time immediate to coffee intake or in some more susceptible individuals, those who don't drink coffee often. They might get those an elevated effect of those initial effects, because they're not coffee drinkers. So that's what that's talking about. Let's see, caffeine, which is the main ingredient that people drink coffee for. Caffeine leads to a slight decrease in the efficiency of calcium absorption in gastrointestinal tract. An adequate intake of calcium and vitamin D and a limitation of coffee intake to 2 to 3 cups a day may help reduce the risk of osteoporosis. So, caffeine, too much of caffeine can affect you in many areas, even the health of your bones. Okay. That's all I want to share out of this. The main thing to get from all of this, you can do other research for yourself. There's many studies and research articles out there concerning the health coffee and how it impacts your health, actually. The effects of coffee and how it impacts your health. There's a lot of information out there on the positive side of it and the negative side of it, the benefits of it and the ill health effects of it. But if you're going to drink coffee and you're a coffee drinker, I would recommend that you try the coffee that I purchase. The only type of coffee I purchase. My husband's a coffee drinker. I'm not big of a coffee drinker, but when I drink it, I enjoy it, and I've tasted various brands of coffee, and I'm not a fan of most of them, but I do like the coffee that we buy through Organo Gold. If you want to try that out, the website is revolutionarycoffee.myorganogold.com. Again, that's revolutionarycoffee.myorganogold.com. That's my website. You can go on there and you can learn about why I've chosen that brand of coffee and why I consume it. It talks about the health aspects of it. And there are different forms that you can buy it and you can purchase it in right from the website. It's a very portable coffee. They come in sachets. All you need is hot water. So you can take a pack of your coffee wherever you can get hot water. You can stir your coffee up and you have it. The black, this is the sachet of black Organo Gold. It's just plain black coffee. You just add your water in it. If you want to add any other ingredients, that's up to you. Then we have a latte. This is the latte sachet. You see that? So the latte, it already has the non-dairy creamer and sugar in it. So all you need is hot water stirred, and you got your wonderful cup of coffee, and it's very good. And it has strong health benefits to it as well. Then we have a Cafe Supreme. There's several ones that we have. The King of Coffee is a little stronger. It has a little more boost to it. The Cafe Supreme has the non-dairy creamer sugar in it as well as ginseng. So if you're familiar with ginseng, use ginseng, and it's very good. It's very smooth tasting, and it has it gives you such a good boost of energy and feel to it. So those are the ones that I would suggest trying. If you're going to try coffee, drink the healthy coffee. You know, this is non-acidic. It's not an acidic coffee. Most coffees are acidic. This is not an acidic coffee. It's an alkaline coffee. So, you know, try it and see how you like it. Subscribe to my channel. Give me some thumbs up if you like what we're doing here. And again, thank you. And this is Health Wise with Beverly, a certified health education specialist. Checking out.